Came home from school one day to find a girl my age in the kitchen eating my cereal. Who are you and why are you here? And who eats cereal for lunch? I eat what I want when I want. You're not my boss. Now shoo! I was about to smack that thief in the face when Susan walked in and she introduced the girl as Harper, her daughter. I didn't even know Susan had one and I felt a pang of jealousy. Your mom has to travel out of town more often, so she's requested that I live here now. And I'm moving in with Harper. Isn't that great? I'm sure you two will get along wonderfully. I was certain that we would not. She was a nuisance. She threw away all my markers caps so they dried out, spilled juice all over my bed to make it look like pee, and gave my favorite shoes to a stray dog. But I only had to scream and Susan would tell her off. Harper would tag along with us everywhere, and she'd glare at me and make comments under her breath when Susan was out of earshot. If you don't stop annoying me, I'll tell Susan to make you leave. She's my mom. If I leave, she leaves with me. Well, she likes me better, as if your mom pays her to spend time with you. You're just a job to her. I'd never really thought about it that way, but it was true. That didn't mean she loved me any less, did it? Soon enough, Mom got Harper into my school. I was the top student in class, but she replaced me quickly. Her mental math was faster, her science projects were more inventive, and her creativity had the English teacher gushing. Usually, the person with the best story would be selected to read theirs out loud every week, and now it was always her. And one day when I walked into the living room, I saw Harper on the sofa with her feet up, watching TV, and the sight boiled my blood. I just didn't want her here. It's time for my show. Please leave. There's a TV in your mom's room. Watch it there. It's not your place to tell me what to do. What's that supposed to mean? I thought my mom was like family. That makes me family too, so deal with it. I snapped and dumped her bowl of popcorn on her head. She pounced on me, and as I was pushing her off, I sent her crashing into a table, knocking off a huge vase. Susan came running in at the noise, and she went bonkers on Harper. How could you do this? You know better. But Mom... No, Harper, I told you. You had to be perfect. Do you want to go back to the way things were? You get to go to a great school and live in a nice place. But if you can't appreciate that, then we leave today. I'd never seen Susan so mad, and I didn't want her to quit. Also, I felt a little bad for Harper. Wait, it was an accident. I tripped, and she was just helping me up. Susan calmed down, and after that day, things started getting better between me and Harper. Once we both backed off from annoying each other, we realized that we actually had a lot in common, especially our love for writing. And over time, we became like siblings who were constantly competing and arguing over dumb things. But we certainly didn't hate each other anymore. By the time we reached high school, Mom had expanded her studios to several locations. She wanted me to take an interest in the business, and even though I pretended I didn't like tagging along, I actually loved the glamorous shoots and meeting celebrities.